Hello and welcome back to Populi Tutorials with Ryan Berkowski. Today I'm going to be showing you a very menacing little trick that I actually recently just discovered. By recently I mean like, 2 hours ago I think. And so I'm not going to waste any time and we're going to jump right into it. So here on Populi, there are some profiles that are actually private. It's a setting you can turn on on your own profile such that no one can actually go onto your page. And I have friends who have this enabled. And one of them specifically, I won't mention their name, but they often poke and prod at me and they say, "Oh, Ryan, you can't post on my bulletin board. That's really funny." And that's always been a real thorn in my side. And today I've discovered actually how to bypass that. And I have discovered a way to post on their bulletin boards. Not only post, but actually see everything that's on their bulletin boards, even though their profile is private. So the example I'm going to use today is actually, here I am on Jonathan Nance's bulletin board. The venerable Brian Sarche here, for some reason his Populi profile is private. And so you'll notice if I click on his profile, it just comes up with this. Profile's private. I can't do anything on his bulletin board. I can't do any menacing things. And that's a real bummer. So essentially what I'm going to do today is I'm going to swap my own bulletin board out for his bulletin board. And it's actually extremely simple. So the first thing I need to do is I need to get Brian Sarche's profile ID number. I don't think that's the scientific term, but that's what I'm calling it. So the very first thing we need to do is right click and go into inspect here. And so I say profile ID number. What I mean by that is every profile here on Populi actually has a number associated with it. And what I need to do is actually grab that number from Brian's profile. So I'm just going to be looking on the code here. I'm going to click this little guy and I'm going to click on Brian's profile. So that comes up right here, and here is the link to his profile. Obviously it doesn't work because he's got a private profile, but look at that. That number right there is his ID number. So I'm just going to go ahead and Command-C, copy that boy, and then hop on over to my own bulletin board. And I'm going to right click, go to inspect. I'm going to grab, let's see, I will grab my social network here, because I'm going to change this entire thing and open that up. And let's see here. So now here's my own link. There's my own profile ID number. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to actually swap that out. So I'm going to paste Brian's number in there, press return. So it appears that nothing actually happened, but what actually happened is this text box right here is actually Brian Sarche's text box, which I couldn't access before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post something actually. I think I'll post this image here. A lot of people have been asking me to make a tutorial video on how to upload images to Populi. You just upload it to Imager like you do with GIFs, and then do the same thing. You right-click, copy image address. So I'm going to be pasting this on Brian's profile. And I'm just going to go ahead and click post. There we go. So you'll notice right here it says post on Brian Sarche's bulletin board. I've just swapped my bulletin board out for his bulletin board. So there you go. See, these are all of his comments that he's liked and such. So all those people who have private profiles now, their privacy is actually totally ruined. So yeah, you're welcome for that. Anyways, enjoy this feature while it lasts, because I suspect that if Populi finds this video, they'll try fixing the bug pretty quick. So yeah, use it to the full extent and yeah, make Populi great again. See ya.